welcome back. We're getting back to the 90s cartoon intros via Retro Crunch. As always, I will throw the link to the original video down below. If you're watching this via YouTube, just know that Patreon members do get early access to these videos. So, if you want. And before I start, I learned today, as of the day I'm recording this video, DuckTales and Darkwing Duck are set in alternate universes. So the Launchpad McQuack from DuckTales is not the same as the Launchpad McQuack from Darkwing Duck. Mind blown, right? Anyway.
All systems are functional.
And yes. Just leave this here for a second.
Long ago, 7 Dragon Balls were forged
right
and
off the
scattered
bat,
over the
Dragon
face
Ball.
of the planet. Once united,
Dragon
the
Ball
Eternal
Z.
Dragon will be called forth to grant the discoverer a single wish.
That's right, I call it Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball, gotta find that Dragon Ball. Don't stop until you got them all, the 7 magic balls. It's all you gotta do to have your wish come true. Get that Dragon Ball.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Never watched this show as a kid. This is my first experience with the intro. But you know what? Yeah.
Dragon Ball, the greatest test of all is to find that
It's a pop.
7th ball.
It's a banger.
Danger all around you, villains everywhere. Evil lives around
This
you.
is actually a really
Keep on
fun
searching,
theme.
but beware.
It's hilarious that the one girl has Bulma actually has her name on her shirt. That is, I don't know why, I just find that hilarious that Bulma apparently just has her name on her shirt.
He's gonna help you find the way. He and his friends are gonna save the day. Dragon Ball, there's always evil lurking to the
Yeah, this
Dragon
is-
Balls. You won't believe the magic in those 7 balls. Everybody's searching for the Dragon Ball.
That's just Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. Okay. Regardless. Yeah. That theme absolutely slaps. It goes hard. I respect it. Is this gonna be Zed? Yeah, Drake, Zed. I'm Canadian. Deal with it, bitches. I mean, like, it's heavier and everything, but it honestly somehow doesn't go as hard as the previous one. Also, my only exposure to Zed, to this show, was, like, you know, be watching TV, channel surfing, come across it. Every single time I came across it, I could only watch for, like, 30 seconds or whatever, if that. But every single time is 2 people just floating in the air, or maybe standing on the ground or floating in the air. I think usually floating in the air is what I usually came across. Staring at each other. Not moving. And then maybe a show like somebody else commenting on it or something. But like every time, It was just two people just stoically staring at each other. So my impression of Dragon Ball Z is just people looking at each other. Though I suppose, in fairness, I also do know about the people powering up. So like that. The going Super Saiyan. So, two people staring at each other for extended periods, and once in a while, one of them spends a couple minutes. Ah! Regardless. Didn't give me a great impression of the show.
Take the grand tour, GT. Step into the grand tour, Step into the grand tour, Dragon Ball GT.
I like that section actually a lot. The rapping part's a bit cheesy.
Grand tour, Dragon Ball GT. Step into the grand tour, a brand new adventure begins. Another challenge from Goku and his friends. Now he's a Saiyan strong. Bila makes him a child again. The Dragon Balls are turning versions again. World and everything within. The ultimate battle between good and evil. Who's gonna win when the sad clock dictates the consequence? Will I will have the strength to be our last line of defense?
That part, yeah. That was actually a pretty good rap section. That rap section, I dug that. That was good flow in there, good meter. Yeah, this part, actually good.
Step into the grand tour, Dragon Ball GT.
Please tell me that's all the Dragon Balls I'll have to sit through here. Nothing against Dragon Ball, just 3 right off the bat. Feels excessive to me.
In the future, all of us shall know men once walked upon the earth below. Now we fly at mega height. Long live our landers, flight is might.
No, I do not like that voice. I do not like that guy's voice. Ugh, don't like that voice. I feel like this show was probably really bad. Like, just a hunch. I have a hunch that it was probably a really bad show. That name does not give me does not fill me with optimism. Dragonflies with a Z? No, that show looks like it was probably really bad. One of those shows that the people who watched it, like, probably still laugh about it.
Emmy wished on a dragon scale, and that's what started Dragon Tales. Around the room the dragons flew, but Emmy and Max knew what to do.
I saw this intro not long ago. I mean, a few months ago. Just like on Blue Sky or something like that.
They climbed on the backs of the dragon friends. Now the adventures never end. Dragon Tales. It's almost time for Dragon Tales.
It's an adorable
Come
intro.
along, take my hand. Let's all go.
Or maybe one of my viewers actually told. Yeah, I think that's what it was. One of my viewers told me to check out this intro like months and months ago. One of my viewers told me to watch this intro, and yeah, it's really good. It's fun and cute. This is a fun, cute intro. I could understand why people would watch it. Very catchy.
Come along, take my hand. Let's all go to Dragonland.
You know, like, is once you've seen, like, once you've watched, really good.
Everywhere, and when you need him, be around.
Droopy, the master detective hound.
You can run, but you can't hide, 'cause he'll be right there at your side. Climb a mountain.
I don't know. Throwing a baby in prison seems like a bit much. Like, yeah, the baby is evil and a criminal, but I don't know. Throwing a baby in prison, that seems a bit much. Just, you know, put him in a corner.
Droopy is keeping you company.
You can holler, you can even hammer, but if you break the rules, they'll put you in the slammer. It's not the trouble if you break the law.
Triple R at the door.
He's here, he's there, he's everywhere, and when you need him, he'll be around.
It was fun.
Droopy, the master detective hound.
Droopy,
Book him. He does have a fun voice. But,
the master detective hound.
dig it. I dig it.
And I'm in this show too, you know. Screwball, squirrel.
Okay, yeah, he's annoying. Yeah, Screwball Squirrel is annoying. Don't like him at all already. 3 seconds and I freaking hate that squirrel. I feel like he probably dragged the show down a lot. And it's like, hey, look at my zany antics. And it's like, get out of here, squirrel. I'm here for the droopy dog. Yeah. Loves Duckman. Duckman was a great show. Jason Alexander voiced Duckman. Yeah, Duckman was such a good show. It ended on the wildest possible cliffhanger that it could. And the original creator, I think the original creator has died, so definitely never getting a resolution on it. But yes, not that it was ever likely to happen anyway. But yeah, I mean, it was an adult cartoon. Not in the sense of like pornography or anything, but like it was very much meant for adult audiences. A lot of very sort of adult humor and a lot of really stupid jokes. Can I pet the titmouse? Sure, it's fun to pet the titmouse. Yeah, stupid jokes like that. Or another one that I will always remember. Say, are you a man or a mouse? I always saw myself as more of a flea. Flea? Don't mind if I do! Zing! It's just goofy jokes sometimes, but also like a lot of jokes that wouldn't really be appropriate for kids. A lot of jokes that wouldn't be appropriate for kids. And yeah, it was just a really good, funny show. Wouldn't mind doing a rewatch of that one, actually, at some point. Anyway. Yeah, here's an all-time classic. I never actually watched this show, weirdly. But, all-time classic, sang along to that. Like, that is just Pavlovian for you. It's fine. I want to know who just sang along to that one. I mean, it's one of the all-time great cartoon theme songs. Jesus, I had no idea they made a Dumb and Dumber cartoon. Wow, that's a terrible... And, like, what's with the way they're moving? Like, it's just... such weird movement style. Like, the way they move. There were a lot of 90s cartoons that did that sort of, like, sort of wavy... movement style. I don't know, it doesn't feel like it fits the characters, the movie. I don't know, it's just that just looks like it was probably horrible. Okay, like honestly, I had no idea what was going on at any point in that entire intro.
That's us!
That was weird. That was just...
I brought the Eagle Riders together, and together they will remain as long as they are needed to defend the global good. Eagle Riders. Eagle Riders. Eagle Riders.
Okay, you know? They stopped saying E-Go Riders. They should have kept saying that. That was the best part of the intro. This theme is just... it, like, I think I know where it's going, and then it just goes somewhere else. It's weird. And the clips shown don't really do much for it. Yeah, the intro itself didn't really do much for me. The theme song, the best part was E-Go Riders. But the intro itself, I don't know, it looked kind of generic. Kind of uninspired. I know this one was super popular, but I never watched it. I kind of like that bit at the end. That bit was actually kind of funny. This Eek the Cat? Yep, Eek the Cat. I liked this show.
Phew.
Eek the Cat was a pretty funny show. I liked it. I don't find the intro to be all that compelling, though, honestly. The show was way better than the intro would indicate. I think it might have benefited a bit more from showing some of the other characters, and because there were different skits as well. some recurring skits that they did, and I don't know, I might have benefited a little bit from that, and I don't know. The intro, I kind of forgot how bland and boring that intro is. Like I said, it does not really give you an indication of what the show itself is actually about.
Elliot
Moose is on the loose. Elliot Moose is on the loose. Elliot Moose is on the loose. Elliot Moose is on the loose.
I'm Elliot Moose. I like to play, and with my friends I'll play all day.
I preferred when it was the more adult voice. Elliot Moose is on the loose. That voice sounded way better than the kid voice, to be honest. So clearly the best part of this intro is Elliot. That part I dig.
My best friend Socks has a costume box, so we dress up and then we pretend to be astronauts in space or detectives solving a case. Pirates, knights, explorers too. Then we come home again.
Elliot Moose is on the loose.
Yeah.
Elliot Moose
Yeah, this.
is on the loose.
That's what Elliot should sound like. I don't know. And this is for like preschoolers, so I'm not gonna.
Have you seen Elliot?
Elliot Moose is on the
I'm not gonna judge the intro too harshly. It's not nightmare fuel.
Moose is on the loose.
Like clearly, it's for like very little kids, and it's not nightmare inducing. So, you know what? Kudos. Ooh, very classy. Very classy. Looks like Jill Barklam. Is that like stop motion? Yeah, is that like stop motion? 'Cause that stuff's great. Stop motion's great. Stop motion's very cool. Hell yeah. It rocks. Just rock out to this shit intro. That intro rocked. Ghostbusters! Is this the real Ghostbusters?
If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? That's right.
The original version of the Ghostbusters theme is iconic. It is, perfect. This is just an inferior knockoff on it. Knockoff of it, and like it, you can tell that it's an inferior knockoff. So it's not. It doesn't. They're trying to make it exciting and everything, like, update it for the '90s, but it, no. Also, that delivery? I ain't afraid of no ghost. No. I ain't afraid of no ghost. And yes, again, 90s, so they had to have the obligatory woman in there. They had to have the token woman. Although at least she looks pretty badass. You know, she's not just like some... Yeah, she's not just some generically pretty lady. She's got an attitude. She's got a bit of a goth thing going on. Oh, is that one in a wheelchair? Is that one on the far left? Is he in a wheelchair? Obligatory disabled representation. There's like, I mean, movie had a black guy as well. The first dude, the dude's like, you know, front and center there. What a douchey design he's got. The little... Was it the soul patch? The soul patch there? Ugh. No, he looks douchey. Extreme Ghostbusters, that's right. Not the real Ghostbusters, the Extreme Ghostbusters. Oh, I could not make out what it said on the wall there with the leaves. Like that, like, no, that was just... It was not possible to make out what the ants was putting. Too washed out. The colors are too washed out. So the whites are just way too bright to see anything. I could probably, like, adjust my monitor or something like that to fix it, but... Meh. Okay. And I did used to watch... I mean, it was actually a pretty good intro. Aside from the whites being way too bright, just looking at them on my monitor at least. It was a fun intro. A very catchy theme song. And yeah, like the intro itself, it's, you know, it's a good intro. I haven't watched the show in forever. Loved the first 3 seasons. I do think the first 3 seasons were great. I've in the time since it came back from its initial cancellation, I've only caught bits and pieces. But none of what I've caught made me at all interested in seeing more. Like, haha, we're playing an entire Conway Twitty song. Haha, we're literally wasting 3 minutes of airtime for this one joke. Get it? Do you get it? Do you get the joke? That we're taking 3 full minutes out of our program for one single joke. With that joke being, we're taking 3 minutes out of the show to do this joke. That's the punchline, is we're taking 3 minutes for this punchline. Yeah, over-reliance on cutaway gags and overly long gags and, yeah. Like I said, nothing that I've seen in the time since its initial cancellation made me the least bit interested in watching anything else. But, first 3 seasons, when it was on in the 90s, 90s Family Guy was actually very good. Oh, jeez. Oh, the 90s Fantastic Four cartoon. Again, not something I watched. I've seen a couple isolated clips, and man, it is not very good. By the standards of the 90s, this animation is not very good. they were trying to make it. They're trying to make it a little bit more. A little bit more fluid than, Spider-Man or X-Men. But it just looked bad and weird. Definitely make sure to check out the Human Torch's song. I don't remember what it was called, but he does like some... in one episode, he sings a song, and it's hilariously bad. But this intro gave Invisible Woman pretty short shrift in that intro. Sue can hide from sight. Yeah, she's literally the most powerful member of the team because of her invisible force fields. The invisible force fields she can create, literally the most powerful member of the team, by far, not even a question. And it's been that way since the 80s. Really, since the 70s, frankly. Hell, since the mid-60s. But, and here, can hide from sight. Yeah, that's the big thing with her. That said, that aside, I love this intro. I really like that intro. It's a very catchy theme song. Anyway. We're up to the F's now. We're making our way through the alphabet. 6 letters in. We are almost a quarter of the way through the alphabet. Although I suppose, I don't imagine there's many shows. I don't imagine there's going to be a lot of shows that start with X. Well, maybe. Extreme stuff, but maybe. But some of the later letters, I can't imagine there's going to be that many. And I mean, we're like a third of the way through the third video of 7. Whatever. The point is, this is fun. Come back for more cartoon intros and stupid jokes.